Rohini Bhatt heads this spiritual center, practicing Raja Yoga, an Indian form of mindfulness dating back hundreds of years.
Basically, we are teaching people to remain in present, be here and now, and value what you had in the past, those experiences, and thereby you change your future also. And today, once again, Baba is
She teaches people the law of karma.
Whatever I feel, whatever happens to be, I am responsible for that. No one else is. If I choose not to let them hurt me, I can do so. And that's the biggest thing I learned, that now I have a choice.
Rohini, a former journalist, embraced Raja Yoga in 1996.
I'm learning to be mindful of what kind of thoughts I am creating. So if I'm creating too many negative thoughts, too many thoughts of anger and frustration and irritation, it is going to affect me personally.
At least 100 people attend the free classes every week at the Raja Yoga Center in Tin Hau.
In Raja Yoga, it's more of focus on the thoughts every second. We've come to know what's wasteful thoughts.
Samit, a businessman, attends the 7 a.m. class every morning.
Before Raja Yoga, I was very, very egoistic person, very forceful. But after Raja Yoga, I find more peace with myself. I'm peaceful with the world.
Ran away.
Rohini says one of the main tenets of Raja Yoga is self-compassion.
Usually what we do, we whip ourselves for failure. That means I'm actually focusing on failure, but don't be emotional about it and focus on where I succeeded. That means I'm being compassionate towards myself.
Also taught is compassion for others. Chris Drake, a Hong Kong-based lawyer, practices Raja Yoga mindfulness.
In other words, if we're constantly thinking one thought rapidly after another, then we're not going to be developing the level of compassion and the ability to think deeply that perhaps we need to have.
Since he was a teen, Chris has devoted a lot of time to contemplation out of inner desire with little influence from adults.
I would often just try to be more aware of what's around, notice the different shades of green of the leaves, notice the sky. Essentially, it's just to live and be aware of what is around. Quite often we don't do that. People will practice mindfulness in different ways. What I found is that it helps develop empathy. With empathy, I think you're talking about the golden rule, the idea that we should do unto others as we would like them to do unto us.
He does that through volunteer work, teaching English to Indonesian migrant workers every Saturday at this nonprofit center he helped start.
Good morning.
What we have experienced and felt.
Several times a year, he teaches mindfulness to students and teachers in mainland China.
Adding fresh purpose and meaning. There's a need probably for people all around the world to spend time with themselves. Hong Kong was one of the most stressed cities in the world to live in. I think a world lived on fast forward in which there isn't space for reflection, in which there isn't space for deep thinking, is problematical.